If you keep waiting for permission, ultimately you're pissing on yourself, your future, and you know what, while we're at it, the graves of your ancestors. If you keep waiting for someone else to tell you what you can and can't do, you are ruining your entire life. What the hell? Why? How? Why would I even say something like this? Because so often are we left in a situation, left in a life where we are constantly waiting for someone to tell us what we could have, what we can think, what we can say, where we can go, what we can do, how we can make money, where we can work out, when we can work out, who we can see, who we can talk to, who we can enjoy our time with. We are constantly looking for validation outside of ourselves, and therefore we are never actually finding it, never actually getting it, and we are never actually moving forward. It is those moments, the little ones, and it happens all the time. You already do this. The moments where you decide, I'm just going to do this for me. I'm just going to do that for me. I'm going to choose to go out right now, or I'm going to choose to stay home instead of what everybody else wants me to do, because I know what I want. What I want in this moment is to take it easy. What I want in this moment is to work harder than everybody else around me. What is your permission, right? What do you have to give yourself permission to do? What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone to tell you that you are successful? Are you waiting for someone to tell you that, oh, you are beautiful? Are you waiting for someone to tell you, oh, you are strong? In order for you to start the thing that you want to start, are you waiting for someone to tell you that you want to start recording on social media? Are you waiting for someone to tell you to go work out? Are you waiting for someone to tell you to, get a promotion, get a new job, quit your job? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's the point? What's the goal? What are we trying to achieve in our life? I want to reach the end of my life, and I want to have no regrets. I want to reach the end of my life and decide that I did everything that I was supposed to do at exactly the right time that I was supposed to do it. Don't get me wrong, I make mistakes. But the only way for a mistake to turn into a regret is if you don't learn from it, right? If you make a mistake and you learn from it, it's really easy, at least for me, to not regret it, because ultimately I still got something out of it. But if I'm just repeating mistakes over and over and over again, that's when I start to regret. That's when I start to regret. And when I regret, I hold myself back. I don't do anything. I don't move forward, right? I learn from my mistakes, and I give myself permission to make mistakes. I also give myself permission to take breaks, right? Some people think that they just have to keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting until they get so exhausted, they get burnt out and they freeze and they do nothing, right? I've noticed this really crazy seeming, experience where I give myself permission to do bad. Like, I give myself permission to have a bad workout, to have a cheat meal, to, not reach out to someone, to, spend an afternoon playing video games, to, stay up a little bit later. And weirdly enough, the more permission I give to myself, the less, guilt and shame I feel around, doing something wrong. And the more likely I am to actually do it right anyways. That pressure to be perfect goes away, which makes room for this desire to do my best. And I know what my best looks like. My best actually does look like working out. My best actually does look like cooking and eating healthy meals. My best actually does look like going out and spending time with friends and going to bed on time, right? And when I take that pressure away, because I've given myself permission to not have that pressure, I ultimately go back to doing well, right? The moral of the story, give yourself permission. Stop waiting for someone to tell you, yeah, you could take it easy. Don't wait for someone to tell you what you deserve. They don't get to decide, how much money you can make, or pretty much how much money you're worth. They don't get to decide, what type of family you could have or where you could live. You get to decide that. Because if you truly want something and you've given yourself permission to have it, you have the capability to fight with every fiber, every muscle, every cell in your body to get what you want, to get what you deserve. It's only when you don't think you deserve something do you never get it. Or if you do, you lose it just as fast. You sabotage yourself because you haven't given yourself permission to allow that into your life. Give yourself permission. Starting today, starting right now, start small, start simple. Just start. I give you permission to start. From here on out, you take it yourself. Don't rely on me. Don't rely on some other YouTube video. Don't rely on a book or a podcast. Don't rely on a family member, a friend. Don't rely on anybody, because at any given point, we can all be alone. And if you never build that muscle to give yourself permission for the things that you want, you are going to be shit out of luck. You're going to be stuck. And I don't want you to be stuck. I want you to grow. I want you to thrive. And I want you to do it in any circumstance. And that means you have to do it yourself. All right? Until next time, just remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.